You're not the man people stop and stare at when you walk by. You're not the one who shifts the air in the room just by being present. And you're not the thought lingering in their minds before you even open your mouth. Not yet. But you could be, and you will be, if you understand this. This isn't about pretending to be cool. It's about becoming someone who radiates such calm, such confidence, and such unshakable self-respect that people around you begin to question themselves. The fastest way to lose presence is to chase approval. When you seek validation, people feel it. You laugh too loud at jokes that aren't funny. You rush your words, desperate for a reaction. You explain yourself when no one even asked. All of it screams desperation. Presence begins the moment you stop chasing it. You don't need to prove you're interesting. You don't need to convince anyone of your worth. Why? Because your attention, your presence, already has value. When you understand that, when you walk into a room with that truth stitched into your posture, people feel it instantly. Here's another truth. Scarcity creates value. You don't need to be rude. You don't need to ignore people, but you do need to stop being endlessly accessible. If you're the first to jump in, the first to laugh, the first to text back, you erase mystery. And mystery is magnetic. Slow down, pause before you answer. Let them wonder what you're thinking. Let them wait for your response. Move like someone with priorities, like someone who doesn't need to explain himself because his time and energy are already in high demand. Your body will always speak louder than your voice. Most people shrink in public. They fold into themselves, fidget, look down, cross their arms as if they're waiting to be excused. Not you. You expand. Calm posture, smooth, deliberate movements, shoulders open, chin steady, eyes present. You don't rush. You don't fidget. You don't adjust your sleeves for no reason. You move like you belong, even in places you've never been, as if you designed the room itself. Not arrogant, not over the top, just grounded, centered, solid. That's the energy people respect. And if you want long-term presence, you need a life that backs it up. Real energy isn't built on tricks, it's built on discipline. Wake up early, train consistently, read often, sharpen your craft. Distance yourself from chaos and gossip. And here's the key. Don't broadcast it. You don't need to announce your grind. You don't need to prove your discipline. Live it in silence and let the results leak through everything you do. Because when your habits are strong, your presence transforms. You stop flinching under pressure. You stop being swayed by moods or by the crowd. You don't need to control the room because you already control yourself. That's what makes people stop. That's what makes them feel something when you walk in, even if they can't explain it. So understand this. You're not here to be liked. You're not here to beg for attention. You're here to become the kind of man who is so secure, so grounded, so unshakably focused that others can't help but notice. Some will envy you. Some will desire you. Some will feel uncomfortable around you. And that's fine. That's the point. Because presence isn't about pleasing everyone. It's about radiating strength so undeniable that the world adjusts itself around you. Now stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting to be chosen. Walk out there and carry yourself like the man you've already become. Unstoppable,